Welcome to our cardio and strength class. Some of you are starting off with your StackTrax for the first time, so that is super exciting. In addition, I have my lovely assistant today, Anthony Passamani, so he will be your demo and I will be your coach walking you through this workout. So first things first, Anthony's going to start warming up, so just follow along with what he's doing as I run through the Trax setup. If you haven't set it up already with the description prior to this video. So we're going to need the multi-bar at the top flipped over. If you have low ceilings, maybe you have it flipped up, but we are going to be doing jumping pull-ups for the first round of exercises. We also need our handle anchor in the middle track, where we're going to have our green band looped so we can put them around our waist, as well as the blue bands with the handles looped through, because we're going to be doing some rows. All right. Continue doing what Anthony's doing for his warm up, a little around the world, get those hips going. And we're going to be ready to work. We'll go another minute of warm up to start the blood and oxygen flow through the body. It is kind of strange not teaching and doing the exercises. So if you see me kind of jumping in, move my body, it doesn't feel natural for me to talk and not work out, as it's opposite for Anthony. He likes to talk and not work out. Just kidding. So right now he's doing a T-scale tip. And let's get some cardio going. There we go. So jog it out. Let's get the heart rates up before we start. A little forward and backward sprint. There we go. Heart rates should start to climb. Now, this is about a 30 to 35 minute workout, and you'll notice that with the StackTrax system, that's all you really need. If you end this workout and you're like, I probably could have gone longer, that means you need to take up the intensity, because intensity equals time, time equals intensity. So with 30 minutes, you're going to put way more intensity than you would for an hour workout. So keep that in mind as you go through. Let's go another 30 seconds, continuing with that cardio to get your heart rate up. And then we're going to get going. So again, multi-bar, starting to sound like you. Multi-bar on the top tracks, flipped over for jumping pull-ups. And then we have our blue band in the middle, loop through with our handles to do rows, and then some banded cardio movements. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, let's just jog it out for 30 seconds right here, right now. All right, so it's going to be 30 seconds of work. There's going to be no rest in between these exercises. So we have 3 different exercises that we're going to go 30, 30, and 30, and we're going to run through that for 3 sets. I will give you a little break, about 15 to 20 seconds in between each set to reset, but then that's all you got. All right, we ready? Ready to rock and roll? First exercise is going to be jumping pull-ups. So let Anthony demo the jumping pull-ups. He's using his legs to pull his body. And as he gets stronger, he'll be able to use his arms more and more. Try to get that chin right over the bar if you can. For 30 seconds, here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, jumping pull-ups. Here we go. Use your legs as much as possible. This is just as much of a cardio exercise as it is a strength exercise. So it's a total body exercise, working your heart rate, your upper body, lower body with those legs, jumping up, and you should start to feel that heart rate rise. You got another 10 seconds where we're going to transition into a single arm banded row with our blue band. You're going to grab both handles and row single arm. Let's go ahead and transition into that exercise. So you're going to grab both bands at the same time. Yep, double it up. You're going to go single arm row. So one arm. So double up those handles and you're going to row with one arm. So double up those handles. We're going to go 30 seconds on one side, 30 seconds on the other. I did make it harder. So again, this is the first round. You know, if you're kind of confused of what's going on, we have 2 more sets. So this is kind of like your trial set. 5 more seconds. We're going to switch sides in 3, 2, 1. Go ahead and switch sides. Other arm on that single arm row. Now, if a double band, both those handles, if that feels too hard, you can always go to one handle, modify, and just do one side. That's totally fine. But challenge yourself as you work through this movement. How are we feeling? Feeling good? Good, keeping that core tight. He's hinged forward, embracing his core, squeezing his glutes as he rows right into his armpits. We got another 5 seconds. And then we're going to loop that green band around the waist for some cardio. Here we go. Drop that blue band, 5 seconds to wrap that band around your waist. We are going to start off with banded high knees. We're going to run, bringing those knees up, lead into that resistance. Make sure your handle is locked in with the pin. All right. Make sure your handle is locked in with the pin. 30 seconds starts now. Get those knees up. On a scale of 1 to 10, I want your heart rate to get to that 8, 9 in that 30 seconds. This is where we increase the heart rate, so we become breathless. Modification, as Anthony's doing right now, you can do high knee march. Just that alone with the resistance is awesome. We got another 5 seconds before I'm going to give you 15 seconds to breathe and reset. In 3, 2, 1, excellent. Breathe. 15 seconds right here. That is our flow for our first block. That was 1 set. We have 2 sets to go. We're going to go back to those jumping pulls, jumping pull-ups for 30 seconds. All right, see if you can pull a little harder. Squeeze those lats together. Use your legs. Get that heart rate up. Here we go. 5 seconds. In 3, 2, 1, back at it. Get that chin up over the bar. Keep your core tight. Excellent. You guys are looking good on my screen. For those of you who are doing this recording, you're looking great too. Keep it going. Get that chin over the bar. Nice and control. See how Anthony is nice and control with that bar? He is controlling the bar. The bar is not controlling him. He's controlling himself on the way down too. He's not just letting himself drop straight down. Looks like he's getting tired. He's slowing down. He's still got 5 seconds. Here we go. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Excellent. We're going to go into those single arm banded rows. Grab it with that right arm and let's get right into it. Single arm rows, 30 seconds. Core is tight, butt is back, you're hinged forward. Chest is up and you are rowing right into that armpit. And try not to rotate as you row. Keep your body nice and straight. And of course, make sure you are breathing. Looking good. Squeeze that shoulder blade. Ooh, you're starting to sweat. Give me 3 more reps wherever you are. 3, 2, 1. Excellent. Switch sides. Other side, single arm row. Hurts his lats, he says. Yes, you should be feeling that in your back. Upper back, lats, maybe even your legs from that squat position and core for stabilization. But we're doing great. We're about halfway through. Give me another 10 seconds. Can you get another 5 to 7 reps? Here we go. Push it through. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Excellent. Wrap that band around your waist. It is time to get back to those banded runs. Get the knees up. Lean forward into that resistance. Again, I will say this over and over. You control the band. Do not let the band control you and bring you back. Here we go. 30 seconds. Go, go, go. Go, go, go. Excellent. Pump those arms. Fantastic. Again, if it hurts your knees, you can go right into that march, but do what you can with what you got. Another 5 seconds. Heart rate's up. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Take 15 seconds for you because we're going to hit our last set in this first block. Feeling good? Feeling good? Heart rate's up. All right. Here we go. Round 3. Back to those jump pulls. 30 seconds. In 5, 4, 3, 2. Hit it. Can we get a little higher? What can we do to change this movement to make it that much more challenging? All right, Anthony's going into regular pull-ups. If you want to try a couple regular pull-ups, Now's the time. I like it. Making it harder. There are so many different ways that you can do pull-ups with the StackTrax. Give me another 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Grab those bands right into it. Pulls for days. Pulls for days. All right. Single arm row. Here we go. Row it right into that armpit. You should be definitely feeling it on this third set. Should be feeling a little bit harder. The intensity stays the same. Good. If you have to slow it down, that's totally fine. I'd rather have you work through that resistance than go fast with not as much resistance. 3, 2, 1. Good. Switch sides. Other arm. Here we go. Single arm row. Sitting back on those heels. As you get tired, sometimes you tend to curve the back. Make sure your shoulders are back, core is tight. Another 10 seconds as we finish up with our banded cardio run in 5, 4, 3, 2. Here we go. Banded run. Wrap those bands. Wrap the green band around your waist. 30 seconds of cardio. Here we go. Anthony asks, is anyone else sweating? I feel the heat coming off of him, that's for sure. Get those knees up. Pump those arms. Again, on a scale of 1 to 10, 10 being your max effort, this should feel like an 8, 9. 8, 9 right now. There we go. 5 more seconds. Work it right through all the way to the end in 3, 2, 1, and relax. Awesome job. That was block 1. Beautiful work. We are now heading into block 2. This is where you get to breathe and change up your setting. So we're going to take the multi-bar from the top and we're going to bring it to the low tracks, right side up. Okay, so right side up on the lower track. We're going to keep the handle in the middle. All right, handle in the middle. So nothing changes with the handle. Still got your green band and your blue band wrapped in there. All right, so same thing. This would be 30 seconds. We're going to rotate through the exercises. The first round might be a little bit slower, kind of catch your ground, and then we're going to go right from there. So the first exercise is going to be push-ups. Push-ups. I want to see that chest down to the multi-bar. Anthony will give you a demo. The great thing about push-ups with the multi-bar, it's better on the wrist. You can get full range of motion without being on your knees, you know. But if you still need to, you can definitely go on your knees, but it still gives you that full range of motion in the push-up. 30 seconds on the clock. Here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 30 seconds, push up. That didn't start your 30 seconds, it's extra. If this movement is easy for you, add a little knee to chest. So he pushes up and brings the knee to the chest. Just a little something spicy for you if you want to be challenged. We got another 10 seconds of these push-ups. And then we have a new exercise that I'm introducing to the StackTrax system. In 3, 2, 1, relax. You're going to flip it over. You're going to lay on your back. We're going to do a single leg elevated hip raise. Single leg elevated hip raise, but you're going to grab your blue bands. This is a new one. Anthony's like, I don't know what this one is. You're right. This is a new one. So what he's going to do is he's going to put one leg and he's going to do a hip raise, a single leg hip raise. And what he's going to do is as he raises, he's going to pull the band for an upright row. So he lifts his hips and then he rows at the top. All right. So bring it down, up, upright row with the bands, blue bands. Here we go. 30 seconds, begin. If you need to modify, then you can go to both legs. But this is an exercise where you go a little bit slower. Maybe you only get 5 to 6 reps within the 30 seconds, but you're working that hamstring and glute with the elevated hip raise. and the upright row. You're rowing the handles right into your armpits. In 5, 4, 3, 2, let's switch legs. Switch legs. And right into it. Single leg hip raise with that high pull. What do you think about this one, Coach Anthony? It looks like he's in pain. Hamstrings on fire. Yes. If you need to modify, you can modify. You can also, if you don't want to do an elevated hip raise, you can bring your foot down to the ground and just do a regular single leg hip raise and still add that high pull. Or like Anthony's doing, he has both legs on there for an elevated hip raise with the high pull. 5, 4, 3, 2, stand it up. Let's shake it out. Band around your waist. Band around your waist. We are now doing banded jumping jacks. So he's going to put it around his waist, but he's going to face the wall, face the tracks. He's going to get some resistance and he's going to jack it out. Here we go. 30 seconds, begin. Now modification, if you need to step it out, that's totally fine. But this is where we get that heart rate up for 30 seconds. He's got some tension. So he's using his core and his muscles so that the band doesn't fling him back to the wall like so. So keep that tension there. Heart rate's up. You have another 10 seconds before we hit round 2. In 3, 2, 1. Excellent job. 15 seconds to breathe it out. And then we're going to hit up those push-ups for your second set. Hit those push-ups for a second set. Now, if you want to advance it, and Anthony's going to give me a dirty look, but if you want to advance it, you can put your foot on the multi-bar and do an elevated push-up. Just makes it a little bit harder. So for anyone that is more advanced, you can always regress these exercises. And I'm going to let Anthony show you what that looks like. 30 seconds on the clock. In 5, 4, 3, 2, we're back to our push-ups. Anthony is advancing this movement. You do not have to. But I always, he didn't want to, but I always like to give some options to make sure that you can always progress your movements with the StackTrax. That is the best part about this system, is there's so many modifications and progressions that you will never get bored of your workouts. You got 5 more seconds. 3, 2, 1. Good. Flip it over. Back into your single leg hip raise, where we go 30 seconds on one side, 30 seconds on the other. This time, let's switch it up. Let's do a curl instead of a high pull. So he's going to raise his hips and then he's going to curl it. Ooh, like that. There we go. So single leg hip raise, and then he curls it up. Excellent. Take your time with this exercise. Maybe you're getting about 6 to 8 reps within 30 seconds. We're going to switch legs in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Switch legs. Switch it up. Just a reminder that you can always modify by putting your foot back on the ground or putting both feet on the multi-bar. Curling it up. Slow and controlled. Make sure you are breathing. A few more reps. Let's go for 2 more reps wherever you are. 2 more reps, and then you're going to stand it up. We're going to go back to our banded jacks. All right, stand it up. Green band around your waist, facing the tracks, and right into those jumping jacks. Here we go. 30 seconds on the clock. Make sure you're facing the wall, facing the tracks with those jumping jacks. Awesome. Feeling that tension pulling you forward, controlling it with your glutes and core. Y'all are doing great. In 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Breathe. We got one more set. One more set. How are those hamstrings feeling? Feeling good? Anthony's quiet. It's never the case. He's working. All right, last set. We're going to go into those push-ups. Any variation that you would like for 30 seconds. 5 seconds, we start. 3, 2, 1, begin. At this point in the workout, you should now see why you only need 30 to 35 minutes with the StackTrax system. You are working more muscles, your cardiovascular system's working extra hard. The intensity is high, and that is all you need. Rest when you need to rest. If you need to hold that plank in the multi-bar position, that is totally fine. You got 5 more seconds. In 3, 2, 1, and beautiful. Flip it over. Last time we're going to hit those glutes, hammies. I know they are screaming, but we're going to make it work. All right, on this last set, I want you to do a fly. So a wider fly with those bands. You're coming out. Again, you're squeezing your shoulder blades together. Anthony's hamstrings are on fire. Excellent. Working it through. Muscles are popping. Another 5 seconds. We're going to switch sides. 2, 1, switch legs. Beautiful job. He was requesting the red band. There we go. Another 10 seconds. You got this. Finish strong. I'll give some rest to the hamstrings, maybe. 3, 2, 1, stand it up. Last set of cardio in this circuit, your banded jumping jacks. Stand it up, 30 seconds on the clock. In 5, 4, 3, 2, quick transition and go. Anthony is sweating, he's breathing heavily. I hope you are too. If not, here's where you flip that switch, pick up that intensity. This is your workout. You bring the intensity that you feel is best for you. Ten more seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Excellent job. Grab a quick sip of water. We are going to change the multi-bar to the middle track. Multi-bar to the middle track. I will switch it for you so Anthony can grab a drink. Wouldn't it be nice to all have an assistant to move your multi-bar? So we're moving the multi-bar to the middle track. All right. And then we're going to move the handle to the upper track. I am. All right, there we go. Perfect setup. All right, so the first exercise that we're going to do is going to be an incline fly. So you can either use the blue bands or the red bands. You're going to lean forward into that resistance and you're going to go into an incline chest fly. All right, red or blue band. I think for the most part, many of you can handle the blue band. And we're going to go for a chest fly for 30 seconds. That is the first exercise. Let's get set up. Yeah, I was jealous. I needed to get something in. In 5, 4, 3, 2, let's fly. Lean into that resistance. We're using our core to stabilize in that position. And we're flying, controlling the bands back. Now notice he's not going that much past his shoulder, so don't hyperextend those arms. Control it in and out. Another 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1, beautiful. Bring those bands back to center. Don't let them fling at you. We're going to go into a split squat. So a split squat, we're going to use the multi-bar to stabilize. This is a great exercise, and I love the multi-bar for this reason because you can get full range of motion. You're going to drop straight down, making sure the knees aren't coming over the toe. And we're going to start on one side in that single leg split squat. Now, if you're a little bit more advanced and you've been doing this for a while, give me a little hop at the top. So you come down, hop, down, hop. You can also use weight if you have a dumbbell and you want to put one weight in the opposite arm. We're going to switch legs in 3, 2, 1, switch legs. So as you can see, Anthony is using a weight. If you are more advanced, you can pick up a weight. His right leg is forward, his left leg is back, and he's holding the weight in his left arm, holding onto the multi-bar for stability with the right. There are so many ways that you can do this. But again, what we love about the multi-bar, he's adding a little hop. What we love about the multi-bar is now you can get full range of motion. None of this. All right, you're going to actually work your glutes. You're going to wake up those glutes. 5 more seconds. 3, 2, 1. And now you're really going to wake up your glutes. We're going to go into jumping lunges with the bands. So again, you have your handle up top with your blue band with your handles. You're going to keep the bands into your armpits to engage those lats. And what I want to see is you doing jumping lunges. You'll notice that the band kind of helps you out. So you're going to keep that tension right here, and you're going to do jumping lunges. Yes, you can take over. For 30 seconds, this will be your cardio. Go ahead. Jumping lunges. Now, you don't necessarily have to go all the way down to the ground. You can kind of just do like a front to back jump if you want to, but keep those lats engaged. Yep, Anthony's doing a demo of the front to back. He's mixing it up with the lunge, front to back. Love it. But what is important is that you are bringing the bands into your armpits. You're engaging the lats the entire time, but also working your legs and your cardiovascular system. You got 5 seconds. Heart rate should be up. 3, 2, 1. Excellent job. All right, breathe. 15 seconds. We're going to repeat that circuit. Love it. We're going back to those incline chest flies with the bands. So he's got the bands in his hand, and we are flying. Stabilize that core. 3, 2, 1, and go. He's bringing his hands to the center. Palms are facing in. He's not rocking back and forth as he's in this movement. He's keeping nice and tight, which is engaging his core. A lot of stability here. What's great about the bands is they work your stabilizing muscles without putting too much force on your joints. 5 seconds. We're going to go into our split squats. 3, 2, 1. Grab your multi-bar. Back into those single leg split squats. Choose which leg and get right into it. Drop straight down. What I love to say, I use this line all the time, be an elevator, not an escalator. What I mean by that is an elevator goes straight down, whereas an escalator goes forward. So always be an elevator, not an escalator. You can use your weights if you'd like, or you can make it more plyometric with the jumps. 5 more seconds. We are going to switch sides. 2, 1, switch it up. Here we go. Other leg. Straight down. Squeeze your butt. Anthony's going to slip on his own sweat, but thank God he's holding on to the multi-bar. We're almost there. Give me 5 more split squats wherever you are. And then we're going to go into those banded jumping lunges. 3, 2, 1, shake it out. Grab that band. Again, with the band, pull the band into your armpits, right? You're keeping them there. They're not moving. And that's when you're going to do your jumping lunges. So you're not rowing with the band, you're keeping the band static into your armpits the whole time as you do your jumping lunges. With a modification, you can do your front to back jumps. This is your cardio for this block. Five more seconds. 2, 1, and breathe. Excellent job. One more set. We have one more set. We're almost there. We sweating? Feeling good? I know Anthony is. All right, last set. Last set, best set. Back to those chest flies in 5, 4, 3, 2, and fly. I am super jealous that you're getting an awesome workout right now. Training with intention. That is the Stacked Up Fitness motto, Stacked Up Fitness philosophy of our StackTrax system. Use that core to stabilize. Another 5 seconds. In 3, 2, 1. Beautiful. Back to those split squats. Last set. And go. Drop it straight down. Modify or progress. You can even add a little curl to it. Squat and curl. I'm just going off the peeps I see on the board. Making excuses. I get it. Just kidding. All right, you got this. Another 10 seconds. We're going to switch sides. In 3, 2, 1. Switch it up. Other side, 30 seconds. And go. We're almost there. Another 10 seconds strong right here. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful. All right, last exercise in this circuit, your banded jumping lunges. Bring the bands, both handles into your armpits. Lunge drops, front to backs, whatever you'd like to do to get your heart rate up. So front to back jumps again are just bringing your feet front to back, getting that heart rate up. Keep your chest tall. Legs are burning. I love it. We are so close to being done. Another 5 seconds left. 3, 2, 1. Good. Breathe. We are entering into our final block, which is all core. 5 minutes left. It's all core. He thought he was done. So we're going to take our multi-bar. We're going to bring the multi-bar to the lower track, but have it flipped around because we're going to do our core toe lock. Multi-bar is flipped around for the core toe lock. And then I want you to take the handle and bring it back to the middle track. Handle back to the middle track. We have 3 different exercises, 2 sets, and we are done. All right, so 2 rounds of this core. So the first exercise I'd like to see, you're going to come down to the ground. You're going to lock your toes underneath for a core toe lock. You're going to get into a V-sit position. These are called V-sit rotations. So Anthony has his blue band. You can use your red band. And what he's going to do, he's in that V-sit position, getting tension in the core. He's going to rotate. It's almost like Russian twist, side to side with that band, side to side with the band. All right, go ahead. There we go. Beautiful. Rotating side to side. Five, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Drop the band. We're going to go into regular toe lock sit-ups. Regular toe lock sit-ups, 30 seconds, 3, 2, 1, go. Anthony's laughing in pain. Toe lock, regular sit-ups. There we go. Nice and controlled. If you want to add a weight to it, you can. You got 10 more seconds. And then I'm going to add a little Pilates move into it. 5, 4, 3, 2, grab the blue bands again, or grab whatever bands you were using for that rotation. You're going to get back into that V up position, slightly lean back, and you're going to pulse the arms out straight. I think these are called the hundreds in Pilates. I may be totally wrong, but you're going to pulse the bands. Your 30 seconds already started. So you're in that position where you're leaning back, your core is engaged, and you're pumping those arms. Got it. 5 more seconds. 3, 2, 1. Relax, breathe. Breathe for about 15 seconds. We're going to go through that sequence one more time, and you are done. One more time through. You got this. All right, so we're going back to those V-sit rotations in 3, 2, 1. Rotate side to side. Make sure your chest is up. You're not curling your back. Chest is still up. You're leaning back, engaging the core. Excellent job. Arms can be bent. Don't feel like you have to keep them straight. You kind of bring it bent into your hips as you rotate through. A few more seconds. You're going to go right into those toe lock sit-ups in 5, 4, 3, 2, right into those sit-ups. All the way up, all the way down. That's a great idea. Anthony took his band handles and looped them in the handles of the multi-bar so that when he has to go and grab them for the last exercise, they're right there. It's clever. Another 10 seconds left with these full sit-ups, and then we're going to finish up with our hundreds, our arm pulses. In 3, 2, 1, sit it up, grab those handles again. Last 30 seconds, you are done. Let's pump those arms, make it burn. 3, 2, 1, go. Last 30 seconds, finish all the way through. Don't come this far to have just come this far. You got it. Let it burn. Follow through, 10 seconds. Breathe. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and time. Beautiful job. Beautiful, beautiful job. All right, let go of the band. Since the multi-bar is on the bottom, let's go into a child's pose. So you're going to flip it around. Your arms will go onto the multi-bar, and you'll sit back on your heels for a nice child's pose. We are in stretch mode right now. You have just completed your 35-minute cardio and strength StackTrax class. Anthony says it felt more like an hour. Good. And if you want to go into a modified cobra, like Anthony is right now, to stretch out the core, both his hands are on the multi-bar handles. And sit right back into that child's pose as you breathe. And then you will see Anthony in a pigeon pose where he brings one leg forward and stretches his glutes as he's slipping on his sweat. One more stretch that I want to do before we wrap it up is to flip it onto your butt, a nice little hamstring stretch where you're going to put your heel up on the bar. So one heel up on the bar and lean forward. So one heel up, one heel off. And try to reach for the toe. Let's go ahead and switch legs and reach. All right. That is all I have for you today. Awesome job. You've just completed your 35-minute cardio and strength StackTrax class. We hope you have a great rest of your day. Anthony's feeling good and energized, ready to tackle the day, and we hope you are too. Take care. We'll see you next time.